CRPN Central, this is Dr. Fox. Please like, comment, subscribe. It helps the mission more than you know so that I can do more for you. So I'm sick, obviously, and when you're sick, you have to take care of it. Do not take it for granted. You have to hydrate, you have to sleep, you have to heal, and you do not take it for granted at all if you want it to get better. So as I was healing and reflecting, I realized that I've been on this journey for a while, and there may be some new people to the group, to the channel, who don't know the history of CRPN. I want to give you a brief update on where we have been and where we're going. So I started this company about 3 years ago when I realized that it's not about the science that's failing this industry. It's all about the administration, the logistics, the disconnects between regulatory and legal. All of that is failing everyone. We're spending a ton of money for no product, and we're not helping our community. So I wanted to fix that. CRPN was designed specifically to ensure that sites get paid as soon as possible. That way they have the resources that they need, and sponsors save a ton of time and money. That way we can make things more efficient, more streamlined, and reduce the toxicity in the industry. It didn't work right away because it's really hard to change culture around here. There's a lot of big shifts. There's an 18-month tail to procurement, and we're still working on that. We've only got pilot studies. So I had to pivot. I went to advocacy. So I started CRPN Central. We did good clinical business practice training so that we could make sure that everyone was on the same page. We did accountability with our PACT scores, promises, access, choice, and trust, essentially a credit rating for sponsors and sites to make sure that everyone is accountable before it's too late so you can make educated business decisions. Then we moved into CRPN Central, the entire podcast series, where we interviewed some of the best in the industry so that you could learn about clinical research. Then we went into YouTube. We did all the CRPN shorts. There's almost 500 videos on here that help you to navigate the day-to-day. I put all of that together, and we just have our book. So the Site Administrator's Ultimate Toolkit for Clinical Research. We just released that in August. And then on top of all of that, to keep the lights on, and while we're waiting for the big, long vision that is CRPN and overhauling the industry's finances, we're helping sites to navigate them. That's how I can pay for my bills. So we are specializing in clinical research financing contracts. We know some of the big stakeholders in the industry. We want to have good relationships with them. And so as a result, now we're helping sites to manage the contracts and the chaos that they already have while we're working toward a better future. All of that has been done in 3 years, and now's the future. I have some ideas. I think I know where I want to go, but I want to hear from you. I want to hear from my site network, my communities, my sponsors. What can CRPN do to help you? How can we actively make things better? I'm not talking about going to a conference and drinking a bunch of beer and dreaming. I'm talking about actually doing, actually making something better in this industry. I'm kind of tired of the, same old, same old. So if you are new to the CRPN Central community, welcome. Please speak up, speak cordially, speak politely, and know that we're all in here to make things better, not just to bash each other. If you are old to the CRPN community, first and foremost, you've been here for a while. Things are moving rapidly, and I really appreciate your support. And finally, if you're not a part of the CRPN community, whether you're a site or a sponsor, please feel free to reach out. Sites join for free. When sponsors come to me with trials, I send it across my site network, no charge. We have some of the best outsourced financial management in the industry and some of the best relationships in the industry. Please be a part of this network. It's great. Sponsors. You pay to access the site network. That's how this model works. When you pay for the relationships of sites, you're going to get streamlined benefits. You're going to get ways so that you as a sponsor can succeed by saving money and time and face, to be honest. So please consider joining CRPN. Like, comment, subscribe, be a part of the community, speak your voice. I'll see you next time.